Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Senior Fellow at the American Culture Project and the Executive Director at the Educational Freedom Institute and the star of the 5-minute video Fund the Children, Not the Schools, Corey DeAngelis.
I'm a little shorter than Dinesh. I got to put this down a little bit. How's everybody doing? We're winning so much, I'm almost getting tired of winning. Just kidding, we're not there yet. We got to get the blue states to have school choice too, California, New York, and so on and so forth. But look, the GOP has finally emerged as the parents' party. President Trump won the parent vote by 9 points. That's huge, the popular parent vote by 9 points. And we saw this before. Anybody live in Virginia? Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't want to live there either. We're from Texas. By the way, my wife is here, Miranda DeAngelis. Give her a round of applause. Thank you, Dave, for being here. Remember that guy, Terry, I don't think parents should be telling schools what they should teach, McAuliffe? Right after he said that at the final debate stage, he ended up losing to Glenn Youngkin on the issue of education with education voters by 6 points, and that was the number 2 issue in that election. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Kamala Harris was the communist as well. Donald Trump supports parental rights in education who know their children's needs better than anybody else, certainly better than bureaucrats sitting in offices hundreds of miles away. Well, guess what? Now we have 12 states with universal school choice. We went all in on school choice in red states, 12 of them. In the past 3 years, we've had more advancement on school choice than in the preceding 3 decades. Huge win. And I'd really like to thank leaders like President Trump for making the argument for school choice. Linda McMahon's a big supporter for school choice, and many other Republican leaders. But I'd also like everybody to raise their glasses for a toast, real quick. Not just to Trump, but to Randy Weingarten and the teachers' unions for overplaying their hand and inadvertently doing more to advance school choice and homeschooling than anyone could have ever imagined. School choice is a rising tide that lifts all boats. We've seen this happen in Erica's home state of Florida, where they were at the bottom of the pack on the nation's report card. Now, as they've gone to universal school choice, because competition is a rising tide that lifts all boats, they were ranked number 1 based on U.S. World and News Report on education. And it's not a money issue. They spend 27% less than the national average in Florida, and they're knocking it out of the park. So it's a game changer. It's better for parents, obviously, but it's better for the kids who remain in the public schools who stay there for whatever reason. Look, school choice allows you to continue to send your kid to the public school. If you like your public school, you can keep your public school for real this time, unlike with your doctor. But we're going to continue winning. We saw this, Alina mentioned earlier about the National School Boards Association. Remember that whole fiasco? They sent a letter to Biden saying that parents should be investigated for domestic terrorism for complaining about critical race theory. They always told us that if you don't like your public school, you can just go and tell the school board and they'll listen to you. We saw how that worked out. And guess what happened with the School Boards Association? Again, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. 26 states have left the National School Boards Association because parents fought back. And now I know I don't have much more time, but the next step forward is, 1, let's try to get rid of that Department of Education. It's an unconstitutional waste of time and money. It was started as a payoff to the NEA, who, look, they give 99.9% of their campaign contributions to Democrats. It's a money laundering operation. It ought to be illegal. I'm excited for Linda McMahon to come in and body slam that department and get rid of it once and for all. But we also have a nationwide school choice bill that, for the first time in U.S. history, passed out of a congressional committee, the Educational Choice for Children Act. And this would supercharge the school choice already happening in red states while bringing educational opportunities to families in blue states. And it's not federal money, it's a tax credit. Let's keep some of our own money instead of giving it to the government who it doesn't belong to. Your kids do not belong to the government either. So let's continue the march forward. President Trump said he would sign this bill, but let's continue the march forward by empowering parents with education freedom. The money doesn't belong to the government schools. Education funding is meant for educating children, not for propping up and protecting a particular institution. Let's fund students, not systems. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, PragerU. And Marissa, thank you so much for inviting me out here, and my wife. And thank you all for your support for PragerU and pushing for education freedom. This is how we win the war. We band together, we fight back. The unions have been doing it forever, but guess what? There's a new sheriff in town, and they're called parents. Thank you.